New at 10, legalizing marijuana for medical or recreational use is a contentious issue. Some states say it's okay, but the federal government says it's still an illegal drug.
People on both sides stress it's important to talk to your kids. KCTV5's Caroline Sweeney went to find out what to tell your kids.
Now, just take a look around us. The states touching Kansas and Missouri show just how muddy the waters surrounding marijuana can be. Take Colorado, for example, where marijuana is completely legal. But in Kansas and Oklahoma, the drug is not legal in any of its forms. And what about Missouri? Well, the state has parts of the drug that have been decriminalized. But if you want to take a look at the United States as a whole, it is a technicolor map of marijuana laws that some kids and teens may need help sifting through.
It always helps to get out there and talk to the kids.
Kids are not stupid.
We went to Google to get us started, and that only took us down the rabbit hole of conflicting research. But across the board, research says the same thing. Teens are trying marijuana. With nearly 64% of the country supporting legalization, what do you tell your kids about the drug that is still illegal on a federal level? Lacey Daly, the school resource officer at Shawnee Mission East, says from her perspective, the answer is simple.
What it comes down to is the fact that we are in Kansas and marijuana is still illegal.
That doesn't mean that marijuana isn't used in the state or that your children won't be exposed. Daly says parents need to talk to their kids.
And we always just encourage them to have an open dialogue. They also need to just hear some of the facts sometimes.
We also found this, a video opinion column from a researcher in California.
This leads my kids, 11 and 13, to ask a lot of questions.
Elizabeth D'Amico is a senior behavioral scientist at Rand Corporation and focuses on interventions for teens. She says,
as always, it's best to give balanced, honest answers based on facts.
Teens in the area won't see any local ads for weed, but social media is something different. Both Daly and Shockley say talking to your kids about what they see on Facebook, Snapchat, and Instagram is important.
I think it has a big impact. Kids are on social media all the time.
Instagram says even if certain drugs are legal in your area, an account showing illegal drugs goes against community policies and will be taken down. Facebook has disabled its payment function from accepting money for illegal goods like marijuana. Daly says don't be afraid to ask kids about their social media.
Make sure you know what your kids are looking at.
But as fast as social media sites work to regulate, sellers can work just as fast to keep an online presence. Shockley says there is a bottom line for parents to reiterate when talking to kids about recreational marijuana.
It is still not legal for them to do it.
Now, this may not be so clear in the near future. In Missouri, the initiative that Shockley is working on to get medical marijuana on the ballot is close to having enough signatures. In Kansas, the drug is still illegal in all of its forms. Caroline Sweeney, KCTV5 News.